Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're diving into a truly terrifying, realistic Hindi story, The Stalking Spirit and God's Final Justice. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're completely engulfed in the pitch-black dead of night. What we are unpacking today isn't just your standard ghost story, guys. It's this deep, dark vortex of justice, ancient curses, and pure dread that is literally going to send shivers right down your spine.
So, here is the big question. Would you stop your car for a stranger on a deserted night road? Like, honestly, would you? Let's put ourselves right in the shoes of our main guy, Arav. Picture this. It's exactly 2:13 a.m. It is absolutely pouring down rain, and Arav is driving through this incredibly desolate forest road. His headlights are just barely piercing through the darkness. And then, boom. Right in the middle of the road, he spots a little girl. She's dressed all in white, hair completely soaked, clutching a broken doll. Now, any normal person would be terrified, right? But Arav, he actually feels sorry for her.
Arav hits the brakes. The little girl looks at him with total innocence and asks, "Uncle, will you drop me home?" There is literally no one around for miles. So, taking pity on her, he lets her into his car. And guys, this is exactly where the real nightmare begins. The absolute second she gets into that car, the temperature inside plummets. I'm talking a bone-chilling, freezer-level cold. A sudden, unnatural, dead silence just completely takes over the vehicle.
Arav immediately senses something is way off. Panicking, he glances at his rearview mirror, and the back seat is totally empty. The little girl is just gone. His breath catches in his throat. And right then, inches from his ear, this cold, lifeless voice whispers, "Now you cannot leave me." Arav absolutely loses it. He screams in sheer terror, loses control of the steering wheel, and the car smashes straight into a massive tree.
The next morning, Arav wakes up, miraculously. He survived the crash. But did he really escape? Because things are about to spiral out of control fast. His mind starts going numb because no matter where he goes, this spirit is stalking him. Day 1, it's lurking near his office desk. Day 2, it's hiding in the dark corners of his house. Day 3, he sees her reflection in the mirror. And by the third night, that same girl in white is haunting his dreams. Every single waking and sleeping moment just morphs into this inescapable, horrifying trauma.
Now, the most crucial thing to understand here is that this isn't just a random haunting. It's a calculated pattern, pushing him right to the absolute brink of madness. This is the nightly terror Arav is living through. Exactly at 2:13 a.m., the exact time he first saw her, the sequence begins. 3 knocks on his door. He opens it to an empty hallway. And then, the ultimate horror right behind him. Let's break down exactly how this feels.
Thack! One loud, horrifying knock, echoing right through the dead silence of the night. Arav's heart practically stops. He knows exactly what is on the other side of that door, and he knows the ritual has started.
Tack, the second knock. Arav takes these trembling steps toward the door. He knows there's no running away from this. This happens every single night. And every single night, the dread just builds to a whole new level.
Thack! The third and final knock. Summoning every ounce of courage, Arav rips the door open, and nothing. The entire hallway is completely empty. He's just about to let out a sigh of relief when it hits him. The real horror isn't outside the door. He slowly turns around, and there she is, the girl in white, standing right behind him, slowly stepping closer.
Section 1. The Saint and the Tantric's Curse. Completely broken by this daily torture, Arav finally gives in and seeks out a highly renowned, powerful saint for help. The saint closes his eyes, going into a deep meditation. When he finally opens them, even his face is marked with pure fear. He tells Arav that this is no ordinary wandering ghost. This spirit is bound by an incredibly dark, horrifying curse.
The saint reveals the tragic lore. Years ago, in that exact same desolate forest, a greedy, ruthless tantric sacrificed this innocent little girl just to gain dark magical powers. As she died in agony, her soul became trapped in an endless loop of vengeance. She swore a chilling vow. "Whoever sees me, I will follow until I get justice."
Section 2. The Midnight Confrontation in the Forest. Arav literally has only one option left. The saint takes him right back to that cursed forest. The time? Midnight, of course. The darkness is so thick it feels like it's trying to swallow them whole. And suddenly, slicing through the silence, thousands of mysterious, echoing whispers start ringing out from the trees. This incredibly tense, creeping atmosphere brings us to the climax of our story, where every sound just builds this unimaginable dread.
Out of nowhere, the spirit manifests right in front of them. But, wait, something is different this time. You look in her eyes and there's no rage, there's no vengeance. It's just absolute, agonizing pain and tears. The spirit makes this desperate, crying plea. I don't want revenge, I just want to reach God. This wasn't some evil monster, it was just a tormented child begging for salvation.
Section 3. The Divine Light of Lord Shiva. And just as that innocent plea echoes through the woods, boom! A massive crack of lightning tears the sky open, accompanied by this incredibly powerful, resonant voice. Cutting through the horrific darkness, a blinding golden light floods the entire forest. And right there, amidst this divine supernatural glow, Lord Shiva physically manifests. His presence, his sheer aura, which is millions of times stronger than any black magic, instantly fills the forest with overwhelming peace.
This is such a profound, deep moment in the lore. Lord Shiva says, a soul filled only with pain needs salvation, not revenge. This completely redefines the meaning of justice in this universe. As Shiva touches his glowing trident to the earth, the Tantric's unbreakable ancient dark curse is instantly turned to ash.
Freed from the curse at last, the little girl takes her first real breath of relief. A beautiful, peaceful smile crosses her face. Slowly, she transforms within that divine light, bows to the Lord, and completely vanishes into the golden glow, finally finding her peace. Arav lets out this massive, heavy sigh of relief. The terrifying nightmare is finally over.
Section 4. The final terrifying mystery. But is it really over? Because the most chilling part of this explainer is yet to come. Feeling totally safe, Arav returns to the comfort of his own home. He's just about to relax when his eyes land on something that literally pulls the ground right out from under his feet. Because guys, some mysteries just never end. Right there on his table, sitting dead center, is the broken doll. The exact same doll the little girl was holding. And right beneath it is a note with just one single line. Not every soul gets salvation. Arav's breath gets completely trapped in his throat, and at that exact second, all the lights in his house just snap off. Pitch black. And in the suffocating silence of that dark room, the sound echoes once again. Thak, thak, thak. Is it another spirit, or some lingering shadow of the Tantric's black magic? This leaves us with a truly horrifying question. Are there some terrors that you can just never escape? What we've learned from unpacking the story today is that the secrets hiding in the dark don't always stay there. So the next time you see a stranger on a deserted road at night, just remember, the knock you hear at your door might not just be the wind. Thanks for joining me on this terrifying ride today, and stay safe out there.